Hello, hello. Good evening. This is like Hotan. We're gonna continue with Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. We were on day... I forget. Let's see. Day 11, actually. Wow. How many days this game is. But yeah, let's see how the game will turn out after the last incident, I guess. Okay. Alright, we kinda spent a night with Dorothy cuddling us, so yeah. A nice evening, I would say. Let's see. Good evening. Oh, hey. How are you feeling? Limbs are soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? Hmm, a sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explain myself. Sorta? Kinda? So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you wanna call that payment, I guess. Hmm? I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. Wow, a night of cuddling for a soda? That's nice. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Work, work. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Surely. Yeah. I put the correct title right now. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Wow. I thought one doggo is enough. Now we have two doggo? Hi, what is that? A pirate Shiba, you know? Are you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Stablovit Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Huh? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Dot dot dot. Oh, it's you, Dana. No. This is the boss. Dana is my boss. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana, that's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole CIRA thing. Part of it? I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And you take corgis on me? Do I look like one of those save our beaches? Of course. What is this? This in the world of dog, they have like some kind of spell between each other. I mean, I guess so. Wow, but I don't know the fate of our corgis. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. Wow. Wait, Jill. What is wrong on serving a manly drink for the dog? Wow. Let's see. Bitter? Okay. Let's see. Mars Blaze. Bitter. Kinda boring. Hmm. Sour, manly, sobering. Oh, you can give it this. Spice it up. Blend it, okay. Shake, 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 shake. Here. Yes, this is just what I wanted. Blah! This tastes worse than my own butt. Why are you? Is it tasting? Is tasting your own butt is a thing? Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. You pick a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep CIRA afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the first of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand though, like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have its own ball. If we can provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wow. For a doggo, they sure have some kind of principle. Wait, I misclicked. Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that? But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course they are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she is paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. I don't think that's right. Ooh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with sticks. So tomorrow, you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir! Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Oh my god, the other dog is here. Yeah, I don't... One one doggo is already a headache. Now we have two, and they just talking to each other like no other business. Ah, wait. What if they come with foil? Russ and Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Horses! You're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those safer bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know, her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet. Huh? Yes, put it on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, forgot you know the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. I can? You will. I still get it for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Wait. Huh? Why? Why Gil suddenly being yanked with the doggo? Oh, I'm paying him anyways. By the way, just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why you make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd had something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way... Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Sasuga Nacho review. I don't know what their deal is. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. Are you working though? Red Shiba? So, you have anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby, await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Jill want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer then. Friday after work isn't just a beer though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer, yeah, some people really likes beer. Especially after a hard day at work. Here you go. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you are interested. No thanks, the last thing I need right now is more scrap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets started over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day, we went out together and holy shit! Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. Oh, I think I well, at some point in life, I kinda like that too. Not to the severe extreme, but yeah, yes, I've been there. Gross beer, wow. Just now you slander me for the potato. Now you are the one who slandered beer. What is this? You don't help either. Hmm? You randomly yell. What did you say? Wherever she is within earshot distance. Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she startles. Like a rabbit. It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we taste that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. So it becomes an honor situation. Wow, what is this? Okay, tell me one good quality of beer, Monami, compared to soju. I You can drink beer a lot more than soju. You can drink soju like for the Korean barbecue, but you kinda need to drink it like shot by shot, right? For beer, you don't like if you are really thirsty, you can just drink a big glass of it without like nobody drinking a beer with shots, okay? Beer is supposed to quench your thirst or something. It's different function. I wanna prove you are only talking shit about me. Even if you were right, you have quite a fixation on that girl. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute. Wow, Betty is a bully. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog? He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was. This Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow? She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really slowly. Really slowly. Oh, that's kinda ironic coming from a rabbit. I drink soju straight from the bottle, not using shots. I I'm Monami. um okay. Wow. What? Okay. Wow. Maybe we should talk about that later. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you are both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lily, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. Wow. She's right though. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things. Oh! Oh no. Yeah. I'm cooked now. Now I'm the one cooked. What is this? What is this game? Why this game suddenly cooked me? Whew, that's painful. But then you'll be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she will drive you nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone may try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Oh, okay. Of course you did. She seemed giddy afterwards though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. That refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variation thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good? I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a French weaver, alright? They're actually a funny couple. Maybe not really a couple, but yeah, just funny dynamic between those two. Bloom light. Oh, it's the brown drink. Wow. All eggs on the rocks and mix. Okay. And one French wafer. Okay. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship deal? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kind of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fact, and not because they actually believe in whatever movement they were championing. Oh, yeah. This is actually kinda classic thing that happening in this world too about whatever movement that usually happens. It's sad, yeah. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. Um, you seriously never thought about it that way? Uh, you need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh, yeah. The one that was here asked if you were the nice fat lady that works at the Safer Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. Why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we are paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. Oh, such a chill, nice day without any sudden news of your ex already passing away. No dogs inside. That's kinda sad for Jill, honestly. Yeah. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Oh, why the sour face? Um, she seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like flashy drinks, but what she really likes? Wow. I think. Wait. What's the thing that she likes again? Is it a beer? No, I don't think it's a beer. Beer is Mr. Dawson thing. I think it's Brantini. The it even has happy on it. Yeah, let's do that. Da, da, da. This is why we save, just in case. Hey, and this is on me. Drink, so you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So how is it? A Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I asked for. Oh, okay, so we were right. Okay, nice. I have quite a fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. Huh? Okay. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15. But that drink was different. Since you was 15, I mean, ma'am, is it really wise? I don't know, but I guess I don't. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, sure. It must be nice to be young. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh, ever since that day, he's called me Brantini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandma would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how is your mood right now? I wanna ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something. That's a nice TLDR. Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh, however, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all of that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. Oh my god. Really? What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh? You reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Oh my god. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we are in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, no, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Oh, classic. You know, some parents really doesn't deserve to have any kids, and even after all that, they still have the audacity to tell other people just because they doesn't have any kids. Classic. Yeah, you slutty sex skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I am not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore. Oh, okay. I guess it's a good thing that she's the only client currently, but oh my god. Ah, damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Anyway, I could help. You just did. Eh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is anyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Huh? Kidding, kidding. Yeah. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Eva. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. This can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breast actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out. If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if it turns out shitty? What if I had a sudden burst where I wanna live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you are even worried about it is indication enough that you will be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah, no offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Hmm. Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright? Huh? Something cold and with alcohol? Why you people keep on asking some cryptic order? Alcohol, drink. I mean, I get this one. It's already good enough. Let's see. Here you go. Thanks. I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So, you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I wanna help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You wanna come? Sure. Something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. Why there's some random chicken coming out from the topic? To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs where everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings? Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken. The shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because, eh? Not as much? Yo, Armitage. Alma? I know what I said. Will the chicken you are talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up. But it'd be cooked otherwise. Great! I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. Gonna love enjoying a bucket of spicy chicken wings. She left the bucket. Oh, wait, never mind. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mix-up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's not good. You like that? Do you like them buff? What about tall? Uh, no tattoos or piercing, I guess. Never like either. What about you? I like them well dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well coordinated clothes, they are sure to catch my eyes. Some muscles is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you are still single. That's how I like my man. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's give her something to help her get over the spiciness of the wings. Stop with the cryptic drinks! What should I do? Uh, if it were me, I will give something with milk, but we don't have that, right? Okay, so anything that's not. The game is kind of weird though. Sometimes when they change songs, it kind of like glitching and kind of give like a spike kind of noise. Let's see. Will beer? I mean, drinking beer with wings is always a classic, right? Obviously not the spicy one. Let's see. Okay, what is the most expensive one? Piano woman? Piano man? I guess not French before. Brandina is a bit expensive too. I guess well, I know woman and woman, right? But this is sour. Let's give her a sweet one. If only we have milk here. Here you go. I hope you give more money to my wallet. Whew, it helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light colored hair. Light colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light colored hair. What about blondish? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment? I wouldn't ever let you go. Nice. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I wanna know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now I wanna help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here. Come on. Eh, what? What are you? Oh, hello, Jill. Oh, this is how you look. Oh, that's cute. Alright then. Now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Oh, this is cute. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Oh my god, holy shit, what the... Are you hacking the... Are you hacking the actual bar station? Ah, yeah. Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right, and how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker, right. Now we've changed rules. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I go to college, shit started to getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Leonor. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho! We started going out. I met all of her family even. And you want a drink? What? A drink? Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I wanna test the whole bartending interface. Ah, sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Oh, what is this? What is this placeholder? Ah, yeah, this Alma not even bother to like hacking this properly. They just like stamp the name. I cannot believe this. Okay, sugar rush. Sugar rush. This one. Let's give it some drink. Wait. Will it come from my pocket? Well, will it come from Jill's pocket or the or now I'm so confused. Yeah, whatever. Zero? Really? This is a mistake. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that. So I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panic mess. Huh. So, a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then, but I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization that like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. Wait, I pressed to. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got a chance. Things devolve pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house. I broke a face in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn, I'm sorry. I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Eh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Yeah. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gaby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all that, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I love as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly forever. I am such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I Didn't expect the story to be this. I... Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Call me right up. What makes a beer big in this thing? Hiya. This Alma. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cats in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Huh? BTC issued liver implant? Wow. Technology? Ooh. Hey, Jill. What kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would direct me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Ah, man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now... You know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick bartending. Oh? Back then, I was thinking what the hell to do with my life. I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved and the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh, interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell of all of this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from the beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, wanna feel that way ever again. I don't wanna, I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief or having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it, hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know? Fired! It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Hey, yeah? I mean it, you know? Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Oh, Alma, you're such a sweet friend. Right, I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They are your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Ah, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even better deal tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss. About those chicken wings? Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Oh, that's so cute. Boss? Cherish TT Hackers is a good friend. Wow. Okay, boss. I don't know if she would appreciate you call her TT Hacker, but okay. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus at work with no problem. Oh, but now we are broke again. Okay, I know the ads is just almost finished, but I will take a short break for getting some ice water because today is quite hot. Be right back. Where is my break time? Dot, 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 dot. Be right back.